Welcome back, everybody. I'm JD.
And I'm Gail.
And you're tuned in to the Sneakee Bastards. Today we have a day in history. We also have a story on silver and the new batteries by, I believe, both Sony and Samsung. I think Samsung's what's in the news right now.
Yeah, Samsung.
So we'll talk a little bit about that. But again, thank you for coming back to the show, and we hope you enjoy it, and we hope we give you some information and maybe a few laughs here and there, too. But I think we're going to start with Gail and a day in history. What do you got for us?
Well, August 27th, 1883, the volcanic island of Krakatoa, situated in the Sudan Strait between Java and Sumatra, erupted in one of the most violent volcanic events ever recorded. Also, on this day, in 1955, the debut of the Guinness Book of Records. Nay, Richards barred from U.S. Open in 1976, was a transgender athlete. Oh, yeah. We know where that's going. That's about it.
All right. I always love a day in history. You can't beat that. Well, we had another day in history. What was it? Samsung? Is that who came out with a new battery that's supposed to just like blow everybody else away? I know a little bit about it, not a whole lot, but I do know that it revolves around that precious metal silver.
Right.
So what's the idea? What's going on?
It's has a. They're not divulging everything, but from what I've heard, they're using some kind of a silver oxide or silver nitrate to put in the layers of stuff like that, so that it charges faster, works better in cold weather, and a charge lasts longer.
Which is always good. I mean, whenever technology progresses, that's always a great thing.
Well, you could wind up putting smaller battery in it to attain the same thing.
Yeah,
which would cut down on the fire hazard and insurance costs to replace the vehicle.
Now, my concern on all this is that, again, we have to bring, or I like to bring it in, the difference between money and currency, and that's a whole different video that we'll do later on. But it seems kind of strange that, because I put silver and gold as being real money, or as they call it, God's money. But now it's being used in a battery, and they're going to mass produce this. So is this going to have any effect? There you go. Lovely. I like it. Real money that you can hold in your hand. Real money.
Thank you.
But now they're putting this real money into batteries that at the end of the day, when their life cycle has been exceeded, is it into the garbage heap? Or what kind of effect is this going to have on the price of silver and the price of gold?
Oh, price-wise? Oh, you want to go there first.
Well, I mean, it ties into
a couple of pounds in a car.
What is that?
A couple of pounds anywhere from between 2 to 4 pounds of silver, because it's thin layers,
Yeah, okay.
What's that going to do? Well, they're already predicting that the price of silver should be $200 by the end of 2025.
And now this would be
if they start adopting the batteries, then you get rechargeable 9-volt batteries, rechargeable everything else, and silver could wind up going up to a couple thousand. Just because we use almost every single ounce of silver we mine per year. Now, granted, when the price goes up, they can get the crews back to working to dig deeper and do a better job of refining to find silver. Right now, there's only supposed to be like 850 or 900 million tons of silver per year, and we consume over 400 million, about 450 million tons of silver in industrial uses for like solar panels and everything else. So if you use batteries, then you're going to run out of silver.
Yeah, but you have to bring in. There's other things that might happen in the meantime. You know, we're in this environmental movement, and we have to make sure everything's clean that we do. At least that's the push. So new mining companies might have to put up with new regulations, thus slowing down getting that ore from the ground, and then having to refine it. And there could be a lot of regulations in the way of all this happening, especially when they need a higher demand for it. So this could also push the price up. But there's another thing that might also occur. Another industry might come in is now, will it be profitable to start recycling old batteries and recovering this silver, especially from old computer equipment and electronic equipment?
Right.
So this will have its good side and its bad side, but it's all baked in, I guess. No pun intended.
Yeah, if it goes to like $1,000 an ounce, it'd be worthwhile to try and get the old computers and melt them down.
Yeah, so this could actually help the green initiative, as they say, but in a capitalist way.
As far as for the green initiative and regulations and stuff, what most people don't understand, Australia and Mexico and is it Chile? They're the largest producers of silver in the world. The United States is not.
Yeah,
so regulations, they don't mean nothing in Mexico.
Yeah, I actually have the list here in front of me. Mexico right now ranks currently at the top of global production, followed closely by China, then Peru, and then the rest of us come in: Chile, Poland, Australia, the United States, Russia. But we'll see how this goes. It's a great technology that it came out with a new battery, but this could affect the price of silver, which again is real money compared to the currency fiat dollars that you have in your wallet.
Even if it went $30.
And do we know what the current price is? Maybe I'll get it up on the screen here when we get a chance. But I believe it's now over $30.
Yeah,
but
I'll tell you exactly what it is.
But I think the gold silver ratio is not up to what it should be. I believe they say it should be up to close to 40.
Yeah, it's $29.95.
Yeah. So we're going to keep an eye on. Yeah. All right. Anything else going on in the world that we should know about? Oh yeah, I wanted to bring up. There's supposedly the debate between Trump and Kamala is coming up. We got to get our little politics in here. Sneaky bastards. Yeah. And now they're saying Trump might want to back out because they want to leave the mics on, but I don't think that's the whole story.
I don't really think so either. I logged on to Yahoo News earlier, and they said that Kamala Harris was 7 points ahead of him in the polls.
Well, here's the sticking point. If everybody wants to know what's going on with this upcoming debate, is the contention is not between whether the mic's going to be on or off between speakers. The contention is Kamala wants to have notes. So in other words, she's so prepared that she has to have notes in front of her so she can be reminded of what she believes. Now, I don't think that's a real good sign of, being, you're asking to be the CEO of a company, but you can't speak freely of what your beliefs are. That's a big red flag for me. Sorry.
Well, that's kind of like the Supreme Court justice that couldn't define what a woman was.
Yeah. So this is definitely going to be an interesting debate, and can't wait for, I'm getting my popcorn ready. Mm-hmm. It's going to be fun. Well, that's another good show here, and we're going to start expanding these shows a little longer, folks. But right now, we're just trying to get back into the swing of things. Got the new studio up and running. The new equipment seems to be doing pretty good. And again, I'm JD. And we're always glad that you guys tune in. We hope you'd like us and maybe comment and share. I think that would be cool.
Yes.
And if you have any questions or topics that you want us to bring up, we'd love that. And in the meantime, I'm going to head out to the porch and check on the mash that's sitting there because it might need attention this weekend.
All righty.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And again, I'm JD.
And I'm Gail.
And we hope to see you soon. Appreciate it.